Hi, I'm Gary Amoroso, Executive Director of the Minnesota Association of School Administrators. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. I want to start off by giving you a little bit of an update regarding what's going on at the legislature. First off, I want to thank the regions that have already had an opportunity to have days at the Capitol. This week we had Region 7 at the Capitol from northeastern Minnesota, and we had Region 6 at the Capitol from central Minnesota. Great turnout by both regions. And from what I've heard, they had a great day of interacting with their legislators, and I can tell you that it's so important for you to have your voices heard, for you to tell your stories about what's going on in your district. That does have an impact on our legislators. Thanks to Regions 6 and 7 for your presence this week at the Capitol. Also want to mention that I testified on a bill yesterday. It was Bill 3800, House File 3800, and the bill was going to eliminate the Tier 2 to Tier 3 pathway with the tiered licensure program. You may recall that currently a person on a Tier 2 license, if they have 3 years of successful teaching experience and they are not placed on any type of improvement plan, they can proceed to a Tier 3 license. This just got implemented in July of 2018, so we're actually in the second year of this being able to happen. We have not even seen a full 3 years where we will find out how many people will go from Tier 2 to Tier 3. We don't have any of that data yet, but the bill would eliminate that pathway in the middle of people trying to move forward from a Tier 2 to Tier 3 license. So that concerned us quite a bit. My ask is that if you have an opportunity to contact the members of your House delegation, this is going to the House floor, if you could let them know that House File 3800, where the Tier 2 to Tier 3 licensure pathway is eliminated, is not something that you believe is in the best interest of your school district. It will curtail your opportunity to bring in teachers. Please let the legislators know that you evaluate these people. You just don't put them in a classroom for 3 years and say goodbye and not work with them, but that your number one priority is putting a qualified teacher in front of every student. So if you can have that conversation with your legislators in the House, I'd appreciate it. We're not sure if that bill will be heard in the Senate, but we want to be proactive on this issue because we want to make sure you have as many pathways as possible to bring in qualified teachers. And this is one of the items in our platform that our members valued when the platform was created. Secondly, the coronavirus. Just want to know that we're continuing to monitor the Minnesota Department of Health as well as the United States Department of Health. Every week there's going to be a conference call with the Minnesota Department of Health. It looks like they're going to be on Wednesdays in that 10 o'clock area. We will do our best to make sure that we have a staff member on that call, and then we will summarize that call and send it out to all superintendents so that you have the latest information. If you are running into challenges from your communities, please feel free to give me a call, and I'm more than willing to listen and talk out what's happening in your system. But right now, my advice is let's try and keep everybody calm. Let's try and make sure that we're all washing our hands, coughing into our elbows, doing all the type of things that the Department of Health is saying we need to do. So with that thought, at our conference next week, and yes, we have our conference, the MASE Spring Conference is next week. I'm pleased to report we are at almost 250 attendees for the conference. That's a great number. If you haven't yet registered, we'd still love to see you at the conference. But I'm going to be doing fist bumps or elbow bumps at the conference, so please everybody feel comfortable in doing that. I don't want anybody to be in an environment that they're not comfortable with. We've gotten absolutely zero information saying we shouldn't have this conference with this number of people. We're ready to go. It's going to be a great conference. All the information is on our website. We hope that if you have not yet registered, you will register and be part of a fabulous professional learning experience, as well as a great opportunity to interact with your colleagues. With that, if I can ever be of service to you, please feel free to contact me at 651-319-1211. Thank you.